Looking for a hearty entree that's vegan? Look no further than Lentil Loaf. I'm going to show you just how to make it. Let's hop in my kitchen. Here I have 3 tablespoons of golden flaxseed meal. I'm going to combine that with 1/3 cup of water. And just set that aside while you saute your vegetables. So I'm warming up my pan on medium heat. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. This is 1 onion finely diced and 2 cloves of minced garlic. To help it soften, I'm going to add a little pinch of my sea salt. And I'm using the Redmond real salt. So just cook and stir this on medium heat for a few minutes. So after a few minutes of sauteing the onion and garlic, you can go ahead and add 1/2 cup of finely minced celery and 1/2 cup of finely diced carrots. I'm also going to add some seasoning at this point. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, which is a vegetarian ingredient by the way, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, and just a little bit of some freshly ground black pepper. I forgot to mention, I also have a teaspoon of onion powder hiding under there. We're going to cook and stir this for about 5 minutes until the vegetables are nice and soft. You don't have to stir it the whole time, but you can just stir it occasionally. So while the vegetables are sauteing, I'm going to go ahead and add some of our other ingredients like these rolled oats. These are gluten-free organic rolled oats. I've got 3/4 of a cup. Then I'm adding a 1/2 cup of the gluten-free flour, or you could use ground up rolled oats that you've made into flour by grinding the oats in a blender. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of sea salt. And I'm also adding our flaxseed mixture, which you can see thickened up nicely after sitting for a little while. That will help to bind everything together, plus it adds nice fiber and omega-3 fatty acids. I have 3 tablespoons of apple butter, and this is sugar-free apple butter, or you could use tomato paste if you prefer. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. This has such a nice, like, sweet and sour flavor. It really goes nicely over the lentil loaf. And if you feel like this isn't enough, you can definitely double this portion. Now that our vegetables are done cooking, I'm going to go ahead and add those to the lentil loaf mixture. At this point, you'll want to taste your mixture and see how you like the flavor. If you want to add anything else here for a little extra pop of flavor, like a tablespoon of vegan Worcestershire sauce, or a little more salt and pepper, or more garlic or herbs, or anything you like, feel free. Also, you'll have to kind of check the mixture a little bit. If it seems too wet, you can always add a little bit more of your rolled oats or flour to dry it out. This looks good. This is basically the texture we're going for here, because when it bakes, it will dry it out as well. Lightly grease your loaf pan. I'm using a glass loaf pan, and I'm lightly greasing it with some of the sesame oil. Some people like to use parchment paper just to make it easier to get the loaf out. That's fine too. Now evenly spread the top of the loaf with the glaze. And like I said, if you're a thick glaze person, feel free to just make extra. Double the recipe and put a little more on. Now we're going to pop it in the oven and bake it at 350 for about 45 minutes. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this delicious, hearty, and satisfying vegetarian entree. If you make it, let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for joining me here at Christine's Natural Kitchen. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for new videos every week. Happy cooking!